This is John Martinka, and as you can see, I'm talking to you from the beautiful island of Antigua, where I am here on our 8th annual Rotary Club service project. Now, our first year we went to Eastern Europe and we installed 120 computers into schools that previously had no computers. We thought we were really on top of the world. We were doing great things. So let's fast forward to now. We're in our 5th time in Antigua. We have every year installed at least 250 computers in schools. This year will be the 4th year we have distributed 1,500 dictionaries, one to each 3rd grade student on the island. We have started training the teachers in the last 2 years on how to better use and maintain computers and networks. We've implemented America's Foundation for Chess Move project to teach math and thinking skills to 2nd and 3rd graders. This year we added on a video teleconferencing system between the island of Antigua and their sister island of Barbuda, and we've just done a lot more, including my wife and others giving sewing lessons to we'll call them less educated ladies who need to build some skills to make their own clothes, to be able to sell things and similar. That's a huge difference. And your business is like this project. My business is like this project. You have to grow or you become stagnant. And in business, it doesn't always happen. We sometimes get into ruts. So I'm going to talk about 3 things in business that can help us all get out of ruts. The first is let people know what you're doing. And that could be called marketing or sales or PR on these Rotary projects. And I'll give a lot of credit here to the Rotary Club of Antigua. They have been masters at getting publicity. We have been on TV, radio, in the newspaper every time we are here. They want to interview us. They're excited about it. The government has bought in from here's some outsiders throwing things at us, throwing some money at us, and it will be gone in a few months, to realizing we create sustainable projects. So we've created a partnership through our PR with the government. The second thing is, and that's something we haven't been able to do on this project as well, because we're not a business, we are after all a service project, is replicating ourselves. There are 2 primary people involved in this project, myself and Jeff Mason with Newport High School in Bellevue, Washington. He's the technology teacher, and we're pretty indispensable. This is not how you want it to be in a business. You do not want to be stuck with employees who you are so dependent on that your business would be hurt if they left. Doesn't matter if it's a salesperson, a finance person, a technology person, or in the case of most small businesses, is it you? Is it you, the owner, who has to be there? Just like Jeff and I have to be there on these projects, from all the back, especially on all the back room things that we do, writing grants, securing equipment, putting teams together, things of that nature. The third thing is take action. When I got the idea for this project, when I first met Jeff, we implemented a plan immediately. We didn't just sit back and say, let's see if something will happen. And you have to do the same thing in your business. You have to take action. So I want you to think of the way things go in a business when you're trying to grow. You have a strategy. There are tactics you need to implement that strategy, and they're useless if you don't take action. I've been told by numerous sources in the last year that the biggest problem with small businesses, or businesses of all size, is that they know the strategy, they're just having a hard time implementing it. So if you think of a company and has a strategy and they have the tactics but they take no action, well, they're stagnant. If you think of a company that has a strategy and just starts doing things, they're going to be completely ineffective. If they have tactics to do but no goal, in other words the strategy, and they take action, they're going to be wandering all over the place. So you want to have all of those: strategy, tactics, and implementation. And so my one question I'm always asked is, why wouldn't a business implement their strategy? And there's many reasons. In fact, if you see this and you want to share any that I don't mention, because I'm going to be brief, feel free to write or call me with them. But why wouldn't an owner implement a strategy? Well, they get busy. They just get the day-to-day gets to them, and the long-term strategy falls by the wayside. Maybe they can't get buy-in. Maybe the employees, the management team, can't get buy-in from the owner. Perhaps it's just they're in their comfort zone. All employees can be in their comfort zone. I remember a business buyer, a client of mine, was looking at a company, and the owner made it out to be an advantage. He says, oh, we don't work too hard. we work hard enough to make the income we want. Our salespeople, our office people are all pretty much the same. Try to work about 30 hours a week and make the living they want. The buyer said that's a big red flag. He says, I'm going to come in and want to grow it, and the culture isn't going to be there to grow it. The buyer said, I'm going to be in that company to grow it, and there's no culture for growth. They're going to resist me because they're used to being lazy. So just some reasons on why action isn't taken. Again, from the beautiful island of Antigua, some similarities between a Rotary project and your business. Thank you.